Hello everyone, today we are dealing with the plant Kumari. The botanical name of the plant Kumari is aloe vera, and the genus name aloe means it is originated from Arabic, and the species name vera means that it is a native of India. Now this plant belongs to the family Liliaceae and it belongs to Ronacula. Now the basonym of the plant Kumari is that कुमारयति क्रीडते स्वल्पेनापि जलेन शीतलत्वात्. Kumarayati क्रीडते स्वल्पेनापि jalena means this plant can survive even with a little amount of water. And शीतलत्वात् it has cooling effect. Hence it is having the name Kumari. Now coming to the synonyms of the plant. The synonyms according to the morphology are Sthuladala, Gritakumari and Vipulasrava. Sthuladala means the leaves of the Kumari are stula, that is very big and thick. Then Gritakumari means the leaves of the Kumari has a juice which resembles that of Grita, that is ghee. Vipulasrava, in this Vipula means more. Hence Vipulasrava means on cutting the leaves it will secrete more amount of juices. Hence it is called as Vipulasrava. Now based on the properties, the synonyms are Kanya and Grihakanya. Kanya means that the Kumari possesses the rejuvenative qualities and it is very useful in disorders related to Kanya, that is girls. Then Grihakanya means the plant has very good medicinal properties and it is useful in disorders related to girls. So it is also liked by all the people, hence it is called as Grihakanya. Coming to the regional names, in English it is called as Indian aloe and in Hindi it is called as Gikanvar and in Kannada it is called as Lolesara and in Malayalam it is called as Katavala and in Marathi it is called as Pivalboil. Then Ganavargikarana. Now this plant Kumari has not been mentioned in Charaka Samhita and Sushruta Samhita. But in Bhavaprakasha Nigantu, it is mentioned under Guduchyadi Varga. Now if we go to the habitat of the plant, now this plant is cultivated throughout India as a commercial plant and it has 4 varieties. That is Curacoa aloes, Cape aloes, then Socotrina aloes and Zanzibar aloes. These are the 4 varieties. Next coming to the morphology. Now habit of the plant. The plant is a perennial dwarf fleshy leaved plant. It is perennial plant and it is dwarf and it has fleshy leaves. Next, the stem of the plant is short and thick, somewhat divided. And the leaves are sessile and crowded and lanceolate erect. And they are spreading and they are concave and they have spiny tooth at the margin. The scape is longer than that of the leaves and it is scaly, branched and racemes are long and dense. Now the flowers are yellow or orange in color and they are pendulous and the stamens are as long as the perianth. Now the fruit is loculicidal and the useful part of this plant Kumari is the leaves, especially the pulp that is present inside the leaves. The juice obtained by this pulp is very useful. Now the phytochemical constituents of this plant are anthraquinone glycosides, aloin barbaloin, isobarbaloin, beta barbaloin, then aloamodin, resin, alotic acid, then hemonatoloin, then allozone, then chrysofanic acid, then chrysaminic acid and galactoronic acid, then choline salicylate, then mucopolysaccharides and glucosamine and hexuronic acid. These are the phytochemical constituents of this plant. If you see the rasa panchaka, the rasa of the plant is tikta and madura rasa and it has snigdha and pichila guna and it has katu vipaka and its virya is shita as told in the basonym. Shita guna it has shita virya and it has Bedana as its Prabhava. Now the dosha karma is that it is Tridosha Shamaka. It is Vata Shamaka due to its Snigdha Guna, and it is Pitta Shamaka because of its Shita Virya and Tikta Madura Rasa, and it is Kapha Shamaka because of the Katu Vipaka and Tikta Rasa. Now the karma is Bedana, Rasayana, Netrya, Brahmana, Balya, Vrishya, Vishahara, Jwarahara, Kushtagna and Krimigna. The pharmacological actions of this plant are it is anti-inflammatory, coolant, laxative, diuretic and aphrodisiac. Useful in diseases like Yakrit Vikara, that is liver disorders, then Kamala, that is jaundice, then Vibandha, then Rajoroda, that is amenorrhea, then Krichra Artava, that is difficulty in menstruation, then Mutra Krichra, difficulty in urination, then Pandu, that is anemia, then Jwara, fever, then Netra Roga, that is disorders of the eye, then Ashas, then Gulma, then in Shota, that is edema, and in Vishavikaras, that is poisoning, then in Agni Dagda, that is in case of burn wounds, if there is any boils, then it is useful in that condition, and in skin disorders, that is Twak Vikara, Kushta, and in Krimi. Next, if we see the therapeutic administration, that is Amayika Prayoga of this plant, in case of Kamala, the Nasya of the juice of this Kumari is administered. Then, in case of Pliha Vriddhi, that is Splenomegaly, the juice of this plant is mixed with Haridra and it is taken internally. Now, this will relieve the splenomegaly, and this therapy is also useful in case of Apache. Then, in case of any wound or vrana, the kalka of this Kumari along with the Jiraka is applied. It will relieve the burning sensation and inflammation at the wound site. Coming to the matra or the dose, the Swarasa is taken in 10 to 20 ml dose. Now the different yogas are Kumari Vati, that is useful in Mandagni and Snayu Vikara, then Kumari Taila in Ardita and Shiro Roga, then Kumari Asava in Kasa and Shwasa, then Rajo Pravartini Vati, that is useful in Rajoroda and Kashtartava. The adulterants of this plant are black catechu, pieces of iron and stones. Now coming to the research corner, the anti-inflammatory, the immunostimulant property in the plant has been proved in case of wound healing. Then the anti-obesity effect of this aloe gel has also been studied upon. Then the antioxidative and antifibrotic effect in case of liver fibrosis has also been researched upon. This is it for Kumari, that is aloe vera. And if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to this channel. And for any suggestions or any opinion regarding the new videos or for the feedback, please give it in the comment section. Thank you.